All the World's a Stage. February 7th, some of the finest stage actors and possibly movie actors as well in Chattanooga have a chance to come out and listen to our next guest help them network their way to success. Great to have Shelia Wofford back, who is with Live to Inspire.
Yes, absolutely. Glad to be back.
So let's go ahead and set the stage for what this event is.
Okay, this is our second event, and the first one was very successful. It is a networking event with directors and actors. They meet. Actors can bring resume, headshots to network with these film directors and theater directors here in the city. And our last event in August was so successful. We had actors that were cast in Mice and Men with the Chattanooga Theater Center, Ripple Productions. They did Carolina Change, and we had a couple of our actors that got cast in that and signed with Talent Track Agency.
Wow, that's great. Now, you know, you talk a lot about networking for other lines of work, so why not in the acting profession? Because I would think it's tough as a director to watch people come in and audition and see beyond the screen test. There's more to a person than just those 30 seconds to a minute.
Absolutely, you're right. So they should prepare themselves. Preparation is key. And getting to an acting class. So we have several theaters here that offer acting classes for our, actors, whether it be acting for the camera, whether it be just stage performance or films. They can do both.
I may have gotten your story wrong, and so I'm sorry if I did, but tell me again your acting journey.
Okay. Ever since I was 5 years old, my mother knew. My family knew. I had a big imagination. I would go outside and have my friends. We pretend to be these characters on television, but I was in it for years, and I got married when I was 24 and became a wife, and then later, 5 years later, became a mother. So I put it to the side.
Okay, I remember.
And when my son became 16, my husband said, you know what, get back into the theater, get back into films, what you love to do. And here I am.
I did remember it then. Yes. I was afraid I had gotten it kind of wrong. So I know for you personally, I mean, you've always had this pull to create. But for people who might have kept it buried, what would you tell them the reward is for reaching out and stepping out of your comfort zone?
You have to step out of your comfort zone, because if it was easy, everybody would do it. I would say get up off that couch. You're watching now, get off the couch. Follow your dreams. The first step, I would say, come to this event. Get the information that you need. This is for people who always wanted to act, don't really know the tools to start. Come, get the information that you need. And for those who are advanced, aspiring, or professionals, come, network with these film directors and theater directors. Bring your headshot and resume. That's very key.
I was talking to somebody actually with the Theater Center, the Chattanooga Theater Center, earlier this week, and she was sharing with me from a director's point of view, and then for herself, formally as an actor's perspective, the difference you see on the side of the table, and that an actor should never feel like it's a personal affront if you don't get cast in a role, because sometimes they just need something very specific, but it doesn't mean that your talent wasn't there.
Absolutely. When you walk into an audition, that director and casting agent already know what they're looking for, okay? So it could be somebody 5'6", 5'9", blonde blue eyes, maybe brown eyes. So don't take it personally. Take their advice and really work with it, take it and just grow with it. Keep working hard.
If you've ever had a chance to watch a young child draw, every child seems to be born with an ability to be artistic. And then they find out that maybe they can't, or they for some reason stop believing in their own imagination. Probably the same is true for acting.
Oh, absolutely.
And self-expression.
Acting is something that I can't breathe. I would rather perform than eat. It's my life. I speak it, I walk it. And anyone that knows me knows that. And it's just a talent that you can't keep inside. And it's fear. Fear keeps a lot of people away. But you have to push that to a side, go for it, and be prepared. And you will reap the benefits.
All right,
absolutely.
Be fearless on February 7th and go out to the Mocha downtown on Broad Street. That's where you'll find it. Live to Inspire. You can find out more at livetoinspireproductions.com. But the event does happen from 12 until 4. Bring yourself and all that you have to support yourself.
Absolutely.
And go network your way to success.
We would love to see you.
Thanks, Shelia.
Thank you.
We're back after this.